Hey guys, Thomas from Landing Cube here, again with another video on Facebook ads for Amazon sellers. And in this video we're going to be talking about the ad itself, the creative and copy to get good results. So first off, let's think about what is the goal of your Facebook ad. The primary goal is to get someone to click on the Facebook ad. The secondary goal is to get someone to take action and buy your product now. You want to make sure that your ad creative doesn't camouflage itself with the Facebook newsfeed or wherever you're showing your ad. So it has to visually interrupt someone so that it catches their attention and gets them to click. So that is, the number one priority. Ideally, you'd also have some other elements like showing your product and showing the benefit of your product, whether that is through text on the ad, like we have here for this one that says make your home safer. So this is for a security camera. There the benefit is just listed in text form. Whereas with this, what we're seeing is different use cases. Now I would recommend, if you were to use an image like this, only use one of them. For instance, if you're targeting parents with children, this image with the baby there would be great, versus if you're showing ads to people that to wealthy people that travel, then one of these other ones might work better. So you want to tailor your ad creative and copy to the specific audience that you're targeting. But again, the elements that you want within the ad creative, you want to catch someone's attention, so don't make it white and blue like the Facebook newsfeed. And this caution tape does a really good job. It's like, hey, really bounces out. Ideally, you would have some sort of trust element in there. So oftentimes the Amazon logo itself is good enough trust element. Consumers trust Amazon. And then have a benefit in there and explain what your offer is. So here we write that it's 30% off. And if you're offering a high discount, you don't need to do as much selling on the benefits, although it's always great to do the selling. But if you're offering a lower discount, if the offer is less compelling, you have to do a better job selling the benefits, calling out what the problem is and explaining how your product solved this specific problem for a specific person. So you want your ad to do all of those things. And like with everything with Facebook ads, you need to test. So creating two different images and testing them. Maybe they're stressing different benefits, or one is showing the product and like this in a way that catches attention, and another is showing a product that is actually being used, like with this example with the baby. But ideally you'd have the attention grabbing, showing a benefit or use case, having some sort of trust element, and getting them to hook onto something. So that is your offer, whether that is a high discount or really selling the benefits and how it solves a problem. So it's the same thing you want to do with your copy. Again, benefits sell, features do not. So you see this especially if you browse through different Amazon listings. You'll see in the bullet points and description that some sellers just focus on the features of their product. It comes in these colors and sizes, and it comes with this and that, without really selling the benefits. And benefits strike people on an emotional level. Features are merely logical. And if you really want to get someone to buy your product, especially when they're scrolling on Facebook, you really have to engage them emotionally. And that's what benefits do. That's what stories do. You really want to get someone to imagine themselves using this product, to get them excited, or you want to elicit the fear, scratch the need that your problem solves, or the desires that your problem will fulfill for this consumer. You really want to focus on that and get them engaged emotionally, to imagine themselves using your product, to excite them about your offer. That's what's going to get them to buy now. So you really want to focus on the benefits rather than the features. Same thing in your ad copy. You want to talk about stories, mention the specific kind of customer that you're targeting. So if you're targeting parents with children under the age of 5, mention that. When they're reading your ad, get them to envision themselves using your product and really emotionally feel how your product will solve their problem or fulfill their desire. So we can see here both these pieces of copy focus on the benefits, although this second one really is a bit more emotional and storytelling. So we go from rechargeable and long standby time to don't worry about battery blackouts that leave your home unprotected. One full charge lasts up to 5 months. So that's really striking the fear in them that, okay, if this battery goes out and a robber comes in, the camera's not working, the home is unprotected, my baby's unprotected. Easy to install and use. We go from that to not a tech wizard, no problem. A wire-free camera takes 5 minutes to install and can go inside anywhere, outside, inside, anytime. We're taking this benefit of being easy to install and use and turning it into more of a story that people can relate to on a more emotional level. Wireless and cordless. Monitor your home from the bedroom, at work, on vacation, anywhere with our free mobile app. This is getting them to envision them using the product. Don't let any moment slip away through the cracks. Get real-time alerts of motion detected. Same thing. And then at the end, we're going to mention what the offer is. So top here we say 35% off this week only, which stresses the urgency of it. And then down here we say get it now for 30% off. Click to get your Amazon coupon. So we're telling them exactly what to do. We're setting up expectations. They're going to get a coupon code when they go to the landing page. And we're mentioning Amazon, which gives that trust element, that social proof that is so important. So again, focus on the benefits, use trust elements. The image should grab people's attention, show them what the offer is, get them excited about the offer. If you have a high discount, that could be enough to excite them. If you have a lower discount or you're running some different type of offer, you really need to focus on telling a story and getting them to envision themselves using the product and how this product will solve their specific problem for a specific person. So again, with this camera example, for instance, depending on your targeting audience, you're going to tailor your copy and your image to that audience. So if you're targeting parents with children, you want to, you can write that in your copy or show say, hey, parents with children, or in the image show a child. Or if you're doing it for dogs, for people with dogs, that's your targeting audience. Write that in your copy, show it in your image, and you want them to get them excited emotionally to take action now. Stress that urgency. These are things you need to be testing. I would suggest writing a 2 different versions of text. If you're targeting a custom audience of past buyers, you don't need as much copy because they've kind of already bought in. If you're targeting a cold audience, you're going to have to do more storytelling, more really educating on your product and getting them excited. The colder the audience, the more marketing you're going to have to do, the more education, the more copy you'll need. When it comes to images and text and copy, you need to test things. And with the dynamic creative setting in Facebook, turn that on. You can test images and the copy. But if you're doing videos, you won't be able to use that dynamic creative. You'll just have to duplicate the ads. The same thing with carousel ads, which is showing a series of images. Those are my suggestions for creative and copy to get people to click on your ad and buy your product now. And if they don't buy now, you want to make sure that you're pixeling them and collecting contact info to maximize that customer lifetime value. And even if they are buying now, getting that contact info and pixel will help you in the long run to, again, maximize that customer lifetime value. So test things, use these elements to create awesome ads.